Hey, family. Hey, people. Holy macaroni and cheese sauce. That was such a debacle of technology, wasn't it? Unbelievable. You try to do things the right way. You try to schedule a live stream that nobody watches, and boom, YouTube is just like, nope, not going to happen today, fucker. We're just not going to allow you to enjoy your time here at YouTube. But yet I come back. I believe that's the definition of insanity, is it not? Trying the same things every fucking day and hoping and praying that it has a different result. And guess what? It doesn't. I am 0 for the decade with technology. I am 0 for the decade with YouTube and trying to appease them and trying to get them to play nice with me. I'm just going to have to accept that this is what it is. It's me and a microphone and a bunch of facial hair. That day by day gets whiter and whiter and whiter. But I'm here for you, lovely people. Let's start a poll. So then if you do rewatch this, which... Why? You can see when I look down and I'm like trying to read because I'm 42 and I'm an old fucking man. And be like, oh, this guy is writing a poll. That's what he's doing. He's not just like trying to see his penis. Okay. Scariest food. How about cow tongue? That's gross. Cow tongue. Pig ears. Oh boy. We need a third one. Let's go pig ears. Deer heart. I've eaten deer heart. Let's spell deer correctly though, can we? Deer heart. How about a fourth one? Like a real wackadoo. Ostrich testicles. Let's start that poll. Yahtzee, nobody's doing the poll besides me, that poll. That particular poll. Goodness me. Okay, so this is how this breaks down, just in case somebody's watching this and they're like, what's with this chaotic man? Okay, so every day I try to schedule a live stream. The goal is 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, that is the goal every day. 7 days a week. I do sketch comedy. I write, create, produce, direct, because I'm only one human being and I have no friends. So I do one every day. Today is 123 days in a row. I posted my 123rd video today. I really did before this. And then I try to schedule this YouTube release so people know about it. People can find me. The problem is, what's up, farting monkey? I love the fucking name. That's a brilliant name. I love that name. Oi, vedaggi. And I'm playing a little game called every time somebody gives me the finger up, I ring my cowbell. And I'd like to ring my cowbell for somebody. The goal is 10 thumbs up. I think our world record, not to brag, has been 8. We've only had 8 thumbs. But I did find my cowbell today. This is 100% genuine cowbell. And I will ring it every time somebody clicks. It's free. I believe people of the planet, it's free to give the thumbs up. Even if you don't like it, you can still give me the finger, proverbially and physically. And then, you know what? I'll ring the cowbell for you. Frozbit, how goes it? What is your favorite animal? Nutty butter. Yes, I'm nutty. I'm a little buttery. I'm a little verklempt. I did try to schedule something, but YouTube does not push it. It only pushes it to the subscribers. But if you want to be courageous and feel really good on the inside, you can subscribe to me. It is free. It is free and feels pretty all right to do. Hey, Castubes. I made that up. I don't think that's how you say your name, but I want to say it and say hello. Yes, just sing the song lyrics from Marginarg. Yes, I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs. Oh, when Marge goes Ginarge. Oh, when Marge goes Ginargin. I'm new here. This channel is about crazy combustion. It's about a psychotic humor, dark humor. We play a little games. We do a little love. I talk about my life and all the mistakes I've made. Divorces, food. We talk about animals. We play guessing games. We play Would You Rather games. Basically, I'm cuckoo. I just do what I want to do when I want to do it. And if you hit the thumbs up, I will hit my cowbell. I am not drunk. This is just me organically. I would love to be drunk, but no, this is me. I have actually been sober for about 37 hours now. The farting monkey. That's a thumbs up. I need to see it up there. Like, just give me a thumbs up. I think it's free. Should be free, shouldn't cost you anything. And I will hit the cowbell. I'll hit it like it's naughty. A dark joke. Well, when I did stand-up comedy, it's basically more like this is a radio. Oh, we got a thumbs up. We got the first one. Yeah, that's real. That scared the shit out of the dog. Spring ass, thanks for coming back, pal. I'm sorry about the confusion from earlier. But when I was doing stand-up comedy, one of my favorite jokes to end with was, if my dick were bigger, I could titty fuck myself. I wrote that several years ago. It's a fan favorite to nobody because nobody would remember that but me. But yes, it's just kind of obscure comedy, weird comedy, cringe comedy, and sometimes it's not funny at all. But I appreciate the heart emojis. We only have 9 more thumbs to go for my goal. That's 2 whole fists. That's 2, oh gosh, frostbit. I love that emoji. That is spectacular. Oh, we got a second one. Let's try to, I think it's loud, so we'll go to the second one. Thank you so much. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the thumbs. I am grateful. 8 more, we get our goal. We've got games we can talk about. Spring ass, I love it. I don't know how you guys get the hamburger helper hands, but I love them. We can play some games. We can do whatever you want. It is Friday the 13th. It is a Freaky Friday. That was my sketch today that I released. I released the new ones on TikTok first as a guinea pig, and then I tried to masterclass them for the YouTube release. Typically, I do the day after for the YouTube release and let it kind of breathe in the ether and get rejected one side at a time. But because it is a niche sketch, meaning that it's Freaky Friday, Friday the 13th based, I will probably do a 6:30 p.m. release on YouTube for it. So to today, oh, I like that mushroom if that's what that is. I like the YouTube play side, Spring Ass. Your game is really great for this. Did we do? I feel like we did this animal yesterday. So I'm going to tuck this under here. Oh my gosh, those emojis. How do you get those emojis? Those are spectacular. I love them, Spring Ass. Those are very good. Oh, this one's tough. This one's tough. This one is relevant because it is part of our poll, our daily poll. Get a deck of your choice on the app. I don't want to do the app. I don't want anything more to do with technology. I tried and I failed, and I'm okay with failing. I failed gloriously the best I can. So I scheduled the time for 3 p.m. And when you schedule it from your mobile phone, then it turns from hot dog way to hamburger way. And I just don't have time for that, Ruckus. I didn't know. There was no like, hey, just so you know, your world literally will be turned right upside down. And no phone holder in the history of phone holders are built for that. So it was very stupid. And I'm just like, fucking YouTube gets me again, man. They just get me coming. They get me going. Oh my God, Spring Ass, those are spectacular. I don't know how you do it, but I love them. Those are wonderful. Or as the Germans say, wunderbar. All right, guess in 10. Here we go, guess in 10. Clues, again, to reiterate, the goal is to pick the correct animal in less than 10 questions. I believe Spring Ass had the best response time. I think he got it in 1 yesterday. He got one of the animals in 1. There are buzzwords, facts, and clues. Oh my gosh, that is wonderful. That would be a cool t-shirt. I'm like a ocean blue colored plain t-shirt. I love the vibrant colors and stuff. I started because I'm beginning to lose all hope in humanity and YouTube. I've started to collage my background here. More to come. I just tacked them up in between swear words from realizing that the scheduled, oh my gosh, you're on a roll, Spring Ass. I fucking dig it. I had time from anger to production, so I did that. Wow, those are really great, man. All right, let's start with a clue. I usually grow antlers. I usually grow antlers. That is your first clue for Guessin' 10. Again, there are buzzwords and facts as well, but clues are probably the most secure for questionable clues, right? And it's, I usually grow antlers. Would we rather have a buzzword or a fact? I think buzzwords would probably be all of them. Spring Ass says all of them. The buzzword is herd. Herd is the word for the buzzwords. Facts, four-legged. We'll go with four-legged. Now you get 3. That's 3. So to reiterate, to guess in 10 or less, clue, I usually grow antlers. I usually grow antlers. The buzzword is herd. So herd has relevancy for this animal. And the fun fact is it's four-legged. So it would have 4 legs. It would not be a kangaroo or a snake. So that just weeds out most of Mother Nature, most of the Ark of Noah. So now you can kind of pinpoint it. It is a deer. Bing bong bing. The farting monkey. No, you were close. Spring ass gets it. Cow. Holy cow. That's, yeah, cowbell. Very good. And I will ring the cowbell every time we get a thumbs up. We've got 8 to go for my goal. We were steadfast and hungry yesterday, and then we fizzled out. And today I can tell that YouTube is kind of pissed that I scheduled, and they're giving us less people, and that's what YouTube does. So I think tomorrow is going to be the seat of my pants. Somebody was very lovely on the conversation yesterday and said they would help me, and then I emailed them back, and I think I lost them. I'm not good at making friends. I've made plenty of sketches about trying to make friends when you're in your 40s. The older you get, the more difficult it is to make friends, because you're not trying to pretend to be somebody else. You're just being yourself, right? So like when I was trying to be friends in like middle school and high school, I was like the best version of myself. I was like trying to be what I thought they wanted me to be. Fun guy, or like open ear to hear about their boy problems and that shit. But like as I get older, it's like, here is what I'm looking for. What are you looking for? Maybe we can drink together or complain about society or YouTube together. And that's where I usually have to do it. Remember me now, I have to say goodbye. Spring ass, that's sad. I'm sorry to see you go, but I appreciate you hanging out on the cool ass emojis. Yeah, that's a huge bummer. We lost a great one. There goes the chat. That's such a bummer. Ooh, okay. This one's interesting. Oh, you're staying, Spring. I hope you stay. Usually, as you put it, you're pretty much the only one in here. I don't know why that is. That's YouTube just hates me. I don't know. Spring ass. Hello. Would you rather? Spring ass? Would you rather disturb a hive of killer bees? A hive of killer bees. Anybody can answer this, but I think we just have spring ass right now because YouTube hates us. Or a mother grizzly bear caring for her young in her den. I'll reiterate. Would you rather disturb a hive of killer bees? So they're killers. They're killers. They're killers. They're killers. Ironically, the killers are playing right now. Is it fate? Is it kismet? Or is it just Freaky Friday? I don't know. Or all the above. And it's Friday the 13th. Something is very repugnant in the air this evening, is it not? There's some aura. There's some word I don't even know I'd have to sing. Antithesis. Like, I don't even know the word. It's something in the air. It's something magical, majestic, and a little bit depressing. I can feel it. I can smell it. There's a mist to today, to Freaky Friday the 13th. I can feel it. It makes me want to squander, and I don't even know what that word means, and then I lost the other viewer. Would you rather disturb a hive of killer bees or a mother grizzly bear caring for her young in her den? Ooh, spring ass. The grizzly bear, huh? Yikes. I think I want the killer bees. And I'll tell you why. I don't think I'd have a shot in hell with the grizzly bear, especially protecting her young. That's cool. How do you get fractions on here? Spring ass, you have all the game. Like, you know what you're doing. I know nothing technologically speaking. But if I disturb the hive, maybe I can, like, walk away real fast or pour water over myself. Something to deter them from killing me. That would be ideal. In a perfect world, as it were. This is going to be today. I can tell YouTube doesn't have a lot of mystery behind it. You get what you get, you don't make a fit, because they won't listen to you anyway, as I've tried to email them and pleaded with them to allow me more liberties and people to my shit. And what did they do? They not only did not respond to me, they held hostage my last 4 videos and only released it to, well, most of them to nobody except for the subscribers, and then the remainder to, 40 impressions? I know my place. It's sad and it's sickening. And I know 5 years ago, I would have been behind me 5 years ago, would have been all those stupid YouTube fucking plaques that they give away. I know it. I gotta stop complaining about them. but fuck, it rubs me the wrong way. Have no short-term... Oh, yes, we've done this one before, but Spring asked, maybe you didn't hear it before. It was days and days ago. Would you rather have no short-term memory or no long-term memory? No short-term, no long-term. My response was, and I remember this because I have a long-term memory, was I would rather have no short-term memory because my long-term memories are primarily fond memories, and I live in such chaos now with this and everything else in my world, my orbit, that I would rather like every day start fresh and just like write notes. Like there's a movie called 50 First Dates, if anybody's ever seen it. I'd rather wake up to like a poster board or a humongous dry erase board, which I have right to my left, which nobody can see. And I would make notes for myself, which I kind of do anyway, and just say, you need to create original sketch. Review all the sketches you've made. Right? But then eventually there is a point where short-term memory goes into long-term memory, and then I would remember them. Freaky Friday, motherfuckers. So I would much rather have my long-term memory and say, to hell with the short-term. Spring asks, hello again. Yes, I'm here. Hey, bro. How are you doing? Hope you remember me. Oh, AK. What's up, AK? For sure. How are you? How's life? How are thingies? What's your favorite animal to pet? It might be a cat. It might be a rat. It might be a bat. I don't know. That's why I asked the questions. I pose the questions and we'll see. I don't like the vibe of this music. This vibe is kind of... Alexa, play Bird is the Word. Yeah, a dog. Yes, Spring ass. I agree. Hello. Yes, hello indeed. Hello on a Freaky Friday the 13th. We can do anything you want. We can do anything we want. We can talk about anything. We can check on our poll. Let's check on our poll. Oh, cow tongue. Nobody fears the tongue of the cow. Pig ears and deer hearts are up there. Ostrich testicles holds a vote. That's cool. That's cool. I've actually eaten deer heart before. I was in middle school or high school, probably high school. My dad left a Post-it note for me in the morning, and he woke up and he said, try the thing in the refrigerator. I'm not going to tell you what it is till you try it. And I did it because I had no fear back then. Now I would want to know information. Now I would have questions. Back then I didn't care. I was very free and up for anything at any given point. What the hell happens? You know, you get older and you turn into a pussy, right? Anyway, thanks for the heart. Appreciate that. And, oh, we got a third like. So I ring the cowbell on each like. The goal is 10. Realistically, we're probably, if we get 4 or 5, we're probably in good shape today. It is what it is. We can't control what we can't control. Anyway, so I warm up the deer heart in the microwave. I think he said 15 seconds or something. And I eat it, and it tasted pretty all right. It tasted like a thin, like flank steak. Very, very thin. And it wasn't bad. And then later I found out it was deer heart, and I really wanted to hurt him, my dad. I didn't, of course, but I wanted to because I thought that was a cruel joke. But in the end, he was right. It did taste good. So I'm doing great. My favorite pet is a German Shepherd. Nice. With 2 dogs here. I've got the one that's loyal that I'm losing for a week because my lady goes to Utah, and she thought I was going to go with her. She was wrong. I do not want to go. Thanks, but no thanks. I want to stay here and do content for nobody instead. And so the golden retriever goes for a week. I'm going to miss him dearly. His name is Wilbur. And then there is a Bernese mountain dog who's 1 year old, and she is a firecracker, and she's probably upstairs mutilating one of our slippers. She likes the rugs and the slippers, and I won't say a gay joke, but she's really, that's her jam. But she's so cute, like, and all the cute ones, they can get away with murder because that's what happens. When you look good, you can do crazy ass things like tear apart people's clothing. Bring the dog. He's under there sleeping. Usually he's by my side over here, but I think the cowbell is a little too much for him. Spring asks, why would I ever forget you? No, I'll never forget you. Hearts. Yeah, if YouTube ever catches up with me as far as like giving me some sort of exposure and something good happens and I make merch, you guys are totally getting free merch. Fuck yeah. I've got t-shirt ideas. I really do. Bumper stickers, maybe urinal cakes. Nobody, consumer-wise would have urinal cakes, but I think it'd be kind of cool to see my face on a urinal cake. I don't know. Maybe that's the extent of my vanity is my face with a headband and a microphone on a urinal cake. I like that. Excuse me. Thank you so much for the heart emojis. What would be the worst thing that could happen on a Freaky Friday? Like not like death, but like something very obscure, like you were clipping your fingernails and an entire fingernail fell off. Like that would really suck, wouldn't it? Would you rather lose a complete fingernail or a complete toenail? There's a would you rather. That should be in the questions of would you rather, but it's not. It's in my brain. Would you rather lose an entire... Has anybody lost an entire fingernail? I have. And it's not fun. It was... I don't even know I was a kid, like teenager, and it went in a car door or something, and I remember my dad had to screw, because the pressure was so bad, he had to screw... Like my finger, he took his drill press to let the pressure out, and it was really gross and oozy. And then it fell off, like its version of healing. And so every little thing that like came into contact with this was so sensitive and it hurt so bad. And then I did break a toe once. I was really drunk in Jacksonville, Florida, and I thought it would be fun to kick a trash can in the parking lot of a bar at like 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, it turns out that trash can was made of steel. I had no way of knowing because I was stupid. And I broke my toe and didn't ever bother to get it fixed. So I just had this weird looking toe. So I would say that I could control my hand more, although it's more active than the foot. But I would prefer to lose an entire fingernail than an entire toenail. Because if I was working out or on my bike or walking or whatever, I would feel it with every inch. And it would just be sad. Ticketmaster. Yeah, I don't like Ticketmaster. It's been a long time since I bought any tickets because I don't go anywhere anymore. I don't like to. I like to be home. My days of going to see concerts, and that is probably numbered. It would take a really special concert to get me excited to where I'd want to go and spend money to see it. I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather just listen to the album at home. Things change as you get older. Things really change. I would go, I probably have seen, 300 concerts in my life, if not more. Like, I would go all the time to concerts. Best concerts I've ever seen, like for a stage show, was either Alice Cooper or Marilyn Manson. Performance-wise was Paul McCartney at the United Center in Chicago. Was really great. I wonder if you know what it means in back on Clash Psychopath. I don't know. I feel like Clash Psychopath would be the nickname for my second ex-wife, but I don't think we're talking about the same thing, Spring Ass. I'd like to learn. You can teach me. I don't know what it means though. I think Clash, back on Clash. I'm not sure, but yeah. Oasis, who nobody probably knows who they are because I'm old and you're not. Oasis is reforming their first concert back for their United Front, or whatever tour name they're calling it, is going to be July 4th. That's the first one. And then they are going to be in Chicago. I'm kicking around going to see them. But it is going to be at like the Soldier Field where the Bears play. And that's so big. And I think it would break my heart to see it because it wouldn't be as intimate and it wouldn't be as good as the memory of things, right? It's like when you get together physically with an ex-girlfriend, right? Like you break up, you go your own separate ways, years pass, and then you rediscover each other's bodies. I'm trying to be PG-13 here. I don't know why nobody's listening anyway. It's not the same as it was when you were together, right? The memory is usually better than the reality. Invincible, Spring Ass. Does that mean that I'm going to disappear? Like if I say it 3 times in a row, invincible. I woke up today and I'm like, today's going to be a great day. Today's going to be an awesome day. I feel very lucky. I feel very awesome. And then it just kind of dissipated as the day went by. I don't know if it's fatigue or sleepiness or like luck can only last so long. You know what I mean? Like you see these movies, and I've been on a hot streak at like a casino before. And eventually it ends, right? So maybe like 2 p.m. was my... when I was 3/4 of the way done with my sketch today, and then I could feel it like leaving my body, like the pure feeling, the enjoyment of life. And I'm like, well, it lasted, at least I got some. Usually I don't even get that feeling anymore. I got that feeling for a long time today, so I'm grateful for that. But I was hoping it would propel me through the rest of my day. It did not. Maybe I can get it back. Any ideas? Any suggestions? Invincible. Invincible. Yeah. Jamanja. Invincible. Yeah. I don't know. Was I saying it incorrectly, Spring Ass? I felt like I was a good person with it. I felt like I gave it a good college try. Technically a technical college because that's where I went. Play it in your Alexa. Oh. Alexa, play Invincible.
Invincible Vocal by Pat Benatar.
By Pat Benatar? I don't think that's the one you were going for. Daniel, hey man, how are you? Help me decide, please. Buying a bigger house or not? Yeah, of course, Daniel. Of course. If you can do it, sure. I wouldn't. If you're good, if your house is adequate and meets your minimal requirements now, I'd say keep it and sell it and then sit on the cash, because eventually the devastation of our current reality is going to be an impasse for societal means. What happened? I don't even know what I said there. Basically, eventually, we're going to catch up with our debt like we did, 20 years ago when the housing market collapsed? Nobody's going to be able to pay these prices for houses much longer. Like, this house I'm in was a $200,000 house 10 years ago. Now it's like doubled in value in 10 years. Eventually, that's got to catch up, right? And when it catches up, the price is going to plummet and there's going to be a reset. I don't know. I'm not an economist, but I did minor in it in technical college, technically. Play it in your Alexa. I did. I don't think this is the song you were going for. Play the song Feel It. Alexa, feel it.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to hear her response. Oh, we got a fourth like. Cream pie. I love it. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the likes. Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you have the money and you can do it, fucking do it. I mean, if I won the lottery tomorrow, I'd probably keep the same house. I would do nothing different. I would just get a cast of characters and a really smart nerd that can help me with my live streams so I don't fluster and defeat myself over and over again with trying to get this figured out, because I'm terrible at it. Am I sure? Am I sure about which part? About not buying a bigger house? It's a mess. Have you ever moved before, Spring Ass? It sucks. I've moved 20, 30 times in my life. Cross-country moves are the worst. It's just, I don't want to do it. I'm happy with everything I've got. I don't want a new car. I have my dream car. I love my car. I've got a Kia. I'm not bragging. I just love it. Just, when I was like in the 30s, that was the end of that transition. Like, there was no more in this, like, I want a big, like, I think 10 years ago, if the fucking Cybertruck was out, I would want a Cybertruck. And I'd want to paint, like, I don't know, like a rainbow, like something weird, like happy faces all over the fucking Cybertruck. Now I don't care. I'm just like, I'm fine. I like what I have. Would it be nice to have a hot tub in my house and an indoor basketball hoop? Fuck yeah. But is it worth, like, where did I put my blonde wig? Where did I put my fucking stained sweatshirt? Where's my jersey for the guy that doesn't even play for the Steelers anymore? Like, I like knowing where my shit is. And it's like one of the worst things ever, feelings when I can't find something and I know I have it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Spring Ass. I do know I am mostly blue and green in color, though. Guessington. I am mostly blue and green in color. Buzzword is colorful. We'll give you the buzzword, see if you guys can figure it out. You're a small but mighty crew, and I appreciate you. Yeah, I really wish I could @symbol the CEO of YouTube and be like, dude, you got a Ferrari and you're keeping it in the garage. And then when you take it out, you're taking it in school zones only. Like, let me go. Let me purr. Give me some people, you fucking dick. Sorry. It is ironical. I'm not being racist here, but he is from India. and he lives in Indiana, which are completely reciprocals and opposing thumbs of each other. I have done in my research against him. I think every time that goes, it means I shouldn't be talking about those things. But I don't care. He should listen, and he should give a shit about YouTube. Like, remember when it was this magical space where you could do really anything and Obscure was the winner of things? It's not that way anymore. It's not. It's watch me do my makeup. Watch me comment on these videos when I don't even say anything about it. It's just so dumb. Sorry, bent over. Why did the skeleton get... Fuck, I can't read that emoji. Boned? I don't know, I'm sorry. So if you win 10 million, you stay where you are. Nice. Yeah, Daniel, I think so. I think if you're still here, Daniel, yep, 100%. Yeah. Nothing would change. The only thing is this show would look better. I'd find a way to pay off YouTube to get me a bigger audience, which I feel like I have earned by doing 123 original sketches per day, every day for that number of days. I feel like I've earned the right to have more of an audience. I'd figure that out, and I would get a cast of characters to create sketches with. Wow, that was fun to say. A cast of characters to create sketches with. And a space that wasn't just my house, because that's getting kind of dull. 123 days in. I would rent or create a warehouse space. But yes, for the most part, if anything, my warehouse space would include that indoor basketball hoop and that hot tub. And I'd be happier than a pig in shit. Vernon and Fint are the same way as Stream. Not cash option for his. I don't know what that means. Vernon and Fint are the same way as these. Oh, those are other streamers. That's cool. So I'm not the only one that's mutually frustrated. They are cock blocking others as well. That's great to know, actually. Thank you, Spring Ass. It's nice to know that you're not alone. Because the second I feel like I have somebody that is going through the same shit I am with, I get completely transparent. I get super excited, like a puppy. And I'm like, oh gosh, let's vent. Let's talk about things that are upsetting us and where we are, how stranded and isolated we feel. And then they don't respond ever again. And I'm like, what did I do wrong? What is wrong with me? It's just me being honest. Vernon and Flint. I'm gonna write them down and I'm gonna see if I can, or Fint. I'm gonna see if I can find them and see if it's a similar characteristic. Maybe we can help each other. I don't know, but it is depressing and demoralizing and lonely as shit when you're putting this much out and they're just not giving you anything back. Anyway, so this animal, if we want to continue this one, Among Us, yes. It is, the buzzword was colorful. I mean, that on its own was one of the most colorful animals in the kingdom. No, you're fine. Spring Ass, it's all good. Colorful. Mostly blue and green in color, though. Do we want a fact? I'll give you a fact. Cannot be domesticated. Can't live in your house. Can't live in your mansion, Daniel. If you came into $10 million and you got a mansion, you cannot own this animal. Well, it's advised that you do not. It is an outdoor animal. So we've got 10. 10 or less is the goal. I'm mostly blue and green is your clue. Your buzzword is colorful, and your fact is cannot be domesticated. Any guesses amongst us? Yeah. Oh, you were just kidding. I actually wrote down the name Vernon and Fint. It sounded like a logistic, realistic two guys and a microphone doing a podcast kind of deal. I was like, sometimes you're so bogged down by the system and shit that you feel you're willing to really do anything so you don't feel alone. That's kind of why I do the show is if somebody's feeling alone or has a shitty day, they'll be like, well, my life, maybe after they watch me for 2 minutes, they'll be like, my life's not that bad. This guy's got it way worse or something, or he's helpful. I'm not in my own brain anymore. I'm better. Poll update. The winner is Deer Heart, and that's the only one of these I've ever tried. The pig ear was inspired because I went to the I don't know if it's a meat shop today. I went to a meat shop today, and I got the dogs a pig ear, and both ran away. They were very scared of it. Alexa, play Friday, I'm in Love.
Here's Friday, I'm in Love.
Yeah, by The Cure.
On Amazon Music.
Oh, that's fine. Just fucking type the shit. I don't care. Spring Ass, this is a safe spot. You're good. I think we're going to wrap this up on a Friday. I think YouTube's mad that I scheduled something, and I'm upset that they didn't tell me that it was going to be the other direction of the phone, right? I call it the hamburger way instead of the hot dog way. And they're upset that I didn't honor that and go longer than 5 minutes on that stream. Where I'm like, you should have told me it was going to be a completely different landscape. Instead of portrait, it was landscape. So literally a different landscape. Anyway, they fine. They can hate me. It's fine. They can go to the club. They can hang out with my ex-girlfriends, and they can have a secret handshake, and they can smell each other's breath. I don't care. It's fine. Okay, I am one of the largest birds that can fly. The first half of my name is the name of a green vegetable. Game over. Yep, spring ass. Yep, this is the end. I just want you to guess this one, and then I'm probably gonna say the goodbyes, pending a miracle, which doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But I'm gonna give you all the clues. You're welcome to guess, or I can just call it right now. Clues. I am mostly blue. Thanks, spring ass. I appreciate you. It'd be a very lonely stream without you. I tell you what. I know I'm bitching about YouTube a lot, but man, I appreciate you. I genuinely do. Clues, I'm mostly blue and green in color. I am one of the largest birds that can fly. The first half of my name is also the name of a green vegetable. Buzzwords. We've never read all of these, so let's just do it. Buzzwords. Large, colorful dance. Large, colorful dance. Facts. Forest. Carnivore. Two-legged. Cannot be domesticated. I know, Spring Ass. Thanks for bringing that up. I know. I appreciate you, though. I genuinely do. Do you have a guess, Spring Ass, before we wrap this up? I can read them again. I am mostly blue and green in color. I am one of the largest birds that can fly. The first half of my name is also the name of a green vegetable. Buzzwords, large, colorful dance. Facts, forest, carnivore, two-legged, cannot be domesticated. If you give up, Nutty, Xander, what's up? What's happening? Oh boy, I was ready to call her quits too, Xander. I won't lie about it. It's been a rough, sketchy road here on Freaky Friday, the 13th here. But if we give up, it's also a network that's failing. It's Peacock, the Peacock, as it were. I don't know why people don't say Peacock. I feel like that would be. It reminds me of corn. I'm going to a birthday party. Hot damn, Xander, that's cool. Is it your own? Because that would be cool. I'm going to my own birthday party. I'm already here. That'd be fun. I would like that very much. Is it in a cool location? Is it somebody you dislike? That's always fun. I give up. Spring Ass already said it's a peacock. Peacock. It is a peacock. A bird of many feathers, not to be domesticated. The peacock. I have had to go to birthday parties for people I do not like. It's not my birthday, but if it was my birthday, I'd already be at my birthday party. It's one of those weird, I just made that up, but I've read the lines, if I lived here, if you lived here, you'd be home right now, right? Like, think about it. If I lived here, I'd be home right now. Well, I live here, I'm home right now, right? So if it was my birthday, I'd already be at my birthday party because I would be the party because it's my birthday. Yeah, that's okay, Xander. It's fine. They're not all winners. I think I would need coffee to stay here. It has been a tough week. It has been a tough week, especially with technology. A tough week for views, a tough week for comments, a tough week for domestication. And next week, well, tomorrow, my lady leaves for 6 days for Utah, which... you know what? When I was younger, I'd love it when they'd leave. I'd be like, because I'm just going to get drunk and fuck around and do things you don't want to know about. And now it's like, I'd rather she just be here. Like, I like the routine of it. It's very boring and dull. But yeah, that whole point inside of me that I'm like, I want to go out and be a horrible human being just kind of is not what I feel anymore. I don't want that really anymore. My name is Thang. That's cool. A Thag. Yeah, I like it. Bag. All right, guys. I've done the college try. I've given it my all, day after day, day after day, day after day. I think the secret sauce for me tomorrow is going to be to not schedule a fucking thing. and just go live at 3 p.m.-ish on my cellular device, because when I schedule things, it doesn't work out. When I try to do the right thing, it doesn't work out. Oh my gosh, is that lotion? I fucking love that spring ass. That's great. So we are going to end it. There is one more vote on the scariest foods. It is Deer Heart by a country mile. The only item I've ever tried on that list, by the way. And again, I thought it was pretty all right to eat. I didn't think it was that bad. But we will end this how I always end the streams, in case somebody else wants to. No, Spring Ass, you're fine. You don't even have to heart emoji back. You don't have to ever apologize to me. It's fine. You know, at least you respond. Unlike the other two people that said they were going to help and never did, ghosted me. That's fine. They're just feelings. They're just feelings, guys. Maybe they grow back. Maybe they won't. I don't know. Who knows? All right, guys. So you can say it with me, or you can just think it, or move on. Entirely up to you. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today to you. I just feel it inside of me. Even though my luck has dissipated and run out for the day, yours is just beginning. Thank you so much. I am NuttyButter111, but you can call me Nutty. Thank you. Have a pleasant day. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, Xander, appreciate you. Thank you, Spring Ass. It wouldn't be the same without you guys. Thank you so much. I will be live at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow-ish. And no fuckery, no scheduling. I'll just be there like a fart on a